Hello, Soulfully Connecting. This is Monica, and I am here to bring you your weekly card reading for July 17th through the 23rd. And it is always my pleasure to kind of bring you these divine messages, and we do it a little bit differently. I'll pull 3 cards based upon what we're guided by the angels. Sometimes it's 4, most of the time it's 3, and kind of take a look at it as an overall view of the week ahead. So this week, what I'm going to be using for you is the Angel Tarot deck, and it is by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. And I need to share a short story with you. I just did the daily card reading for my own YouTube channel and was absolutely, completely, unequivocally blown away by the wonderful and very powerful message that came up there. So to be honest with you, I'm really kind of looking forward to seeing what the angels and God, His Son, and Holy Spirit have to say for the week ahead for my wonderful followers here on Soulfully Connecting. So, I am still in awe of what just transpired. Okay. It's been one of those months so far, and I can't believe it that we're already heading into the 3rd week of July. That's just mind-boggling to me. And, okay. Let's just see what we got. Oh, there's the first one. Almost dropped the whole deck. Don't want to do that. And yes, it's the wee hours of the morning here, which is why I have the overhead light on. And that bright light you might see, I'm not sure if that's in the camera view or not, is my Himalayan salt rock. And I already have my incense burning. And yes, I always put these readings into prayer first. Angels are taking their time for the rest of these messages. And I am not going to argue with that at all. When the right card comes up, the right card comes up. There's the second one. And now we're just looking for one more. Okay. Sometimes they come up in 2s and I don't catch it, so I want to make sure that we have only 2 so far. Okay. Oh, that one. Okay. Interesting. Now we'll put the cards back in the box and go take a look. Interesting. Okie doke. Your first card. Well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised that it's a major arcana. And this is brought to you, of course, by Archangel Raguel, and it has the number 8 on it. 8 can mean the month of August, it can mean the 8th day of a month. It can also refer to the number 8 being a card of abundance, infinity, if you put it on its side. But the number 8s in numerology indicate abundance, and it can be abundance of support. It can be an abundance of money, of course, which is what most people always think it means. It can mean an abundance of faith, an abundance of help, an abundance of health. Can mean abundance of a lot of different things. So I'm really paying attention to the number 8 because this is talking about fast and just decisions. And do what you know is right, so long as what you do know is right and not harming someone else or something else. And that you do need to stand up for your beliefs, but not to stand up for your beliefs to fight for right or just to be right, but to stand up for justice, true justice. In other words, it serves no purpose to right fight, just to prove that you're right. but stand up for your beliefs and don't be bullied into not taking care of yourself and those things that are important. So part of that is going to be coming up this week. Also, for some reason, I'm really getting strong on this. I'm going to come back to it just for a second. That whatever is transpiring in this week is going to resolve itself in August. Don't know why I'm hearing that, but I figured I'd share it with you. Next card is the Five of Water. There you go. So this is a card of emotion. And there are some things that haven't turned out the way you expected. But know that the way that they turned out is really God's plan for you. So don't let your emotions get down. Take a look at what's happening and know that this is indeed for the greater good, because you're not seeing the positive in the situation and the outcome of it. So when this is like done, don't be sad at that outcome. Rejoice in the fact that that's the way it was supposed to be, because in the long-term thing of things, it is going to show itself as being exactly what you actually needed. So there truly is no point, as this card says, in crying over spilt milk. You know, it's already on the floor. Grab some paper towels, wipe it up, and move on. Don't let your emotions to literally drown you in unjustified sorrow. I'm hearing unjustified sorrow. So the rulings are going to be made in your favor. It's not going to be the outcome you want. It is actually going to be better in the long run. And the last card is going to speak directly to that, because it's the Five of Air. So not only were your emotions involved in this choice, but also your intellect. So it's saying that some of the things that have been going on might have been an unwise choice. Don't dwell on it. It's okay. It's already in the past. This can also be a heads up. So if somebody's pushing you into something, stop and take a look at it. You don't have to move forward if it doesn't feel right. So kind of pay attention to your emotions. This is that part of you that is going to help make that decision. But don't wallow on like, oh, it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to be. It really is going to be for the greater good, and you need to learn from the situation. Kind of take a look at the silver lining behind everything, and again, know that it is going to be in your favor. It may not be exactly what you thought you wanted, but it's going to turn out. You need to be patient. It's going to turn out even better than you can even expect, and that when you're stopped and when you've got your emotions underway and when your intellect, which is the air suit indicates thoughts and processes and intellect, when you really get a chance to stop and take a look at it and you get your emotions out of the way, take a look at everyone's motives. Who pushed you into making this unwise choice? Was it yourself? Were you being driven from a lack or a fear of lack? Instead of coming at it from a place of love and self-confidence, knowing that you are indeed a child of God and you can do anything. When we come from fear, we send out fear, guess what? It comes right back to us. When we send out love, it too comes right back to us. So this card is more of a heads up. You know, take a look at your choices. Don't come from a place of fear or lack. Come from a place of love. And analyze this intellect card. Analyze everyone's motives before you take a step that you'll regret. Very powerful message. And I'm going to, as always, say thank you for watching the weekly reading here on Soulfully Connecting. And I'm going to wish you a fabulous week. It really is going to be a good one. So kind of move forward with grace, move forward with love, move forward in the sense that, you know what? God's got your back. Have a beautiful week. Thanks for watching, and namaste.